thanks for joining me. Bit of a change of pace for the hobby. I decided that I would like to just basically throw something together and not have to worry about the fit or even painting it. And so I was looking around my local hobby shop and I found this, which as you can see is the Y-Wing fighter. They suggest this is the Revell range for Star Wars Rogue One, 1/72 scale. Now I wanted a click together or easy kit as it says here, just to sit and watch telly and just throw something and have it on the bench to move away from having to worry about, as I say, cleaning parts and gluing parts and so on. So I'll get the build now and we'll have a look at it together. So here it is. No fit issues with this at all. It is possibly the best easy kit or click kit that I've done. Mind you, I think I've done possibly 4. Went together really nicely. Yes, I did use glue on a couple of occasions, but that was just me overdoing it, I suppose, just to make absolutely sure that something wouldn't come apart. I have had click kits where you've had to use glue in order to keep them together. The best example I can give of that is the Polar Lights Back to the Future DeLorean, which is supposed to be a snap together kit, and that was bloody atrocious, that was. In fact, I took off, I think, quite a few of the parts that would click into the body, took those off and just glued the bloody thing to it. So I did enjoy this build. Now in the past I've seen you guys take similar Star Wars or Star Trek kits and just dirty them up a bit, and I think I'm going to do that with this kit. The plastic does look a bit plastic. You know, it definitely got that white plastic colour to it, so I'm hoping to tone that down a bit with just a sludge wash, to be honest. I may pick out some of the brass cables and whatever as well, just to enhance those a bit. But the only thing that I would say about this kit and what stopped me from buying another one is the price. It's supposed to be £30 for this. Now, but you know, it is what it is. I managed to get it for 27 because Mike's Models, Paul there, he tends to take 10% off his kits. Don't quote me on that. I don't want you turning up and throwing the model under his nose and saying, "Oi, you're supposed to have 10% off this." So I got this for 27, but you know, you could get so I think at least 4 Airfix Classic kits for that. But the fun part was not having to worry too much about the build, just putting things together. So, but it certainly was an enjoyable build. So the next time you see this, it would have had the gloss varnish put on it, sludge wash, and as I say, some of the brass or copper wiring picked out. So I'll catch you in a bit. And here is the end result. I did exactly what I said I was going to do. I clear coated the whole model, then I created my own sludge wash with black chalk pastel, some water and a bit of washing up liquid. Covered all the model with that, let that dry. Then with a Q-tip I wiped off where I didn't want the sludge wash to remain. And then the final touch was I just picked out some of the copper like wiring and went over that with Citadel Paint's Retributor armour. I haven't given this a matte varnish or anything. I've just left it like this. The only other thing I did was the R2 unit seemed to be sitting a bit too high, so unfortunately I chopped his feet off, which meant that he sat lower, and I think it's looks better that way. You can, I think, just make out the pilot that's inside the cockpit, and again he came pre-painted, so you just put him in there, and I think he looks okay, especially as you can only see a little bit of him through the window, so that's great. So I did enjoy putting this together, as I said before, and just doing this very quick sludge wash over the whole thing. I think just adds quite a bit to the build. I know that some of you guys have gone quite a few stages further with this particular kit, but I just wanted something fun, and this is my first Star Wars build, I believe, which is quite good, and with it being 1/72, it's quite a nice size as well. So I'm hoping to add some more to this collection at some stage, but what I'd like to do next is one of the Star Trek builds, one of the Enterprise builds, for the Trek Works Appreciation Group build. Thanks ever so much for watching, guys. I hope your weekend is going well, and that your builds are going well, and I'll catch up with you soon.